This is Akali, the rogue assassin. Once the most promising acolyte of her order, Akali is now a restless fighter of unsurpassed skill, who believes that sometimes balance needs a good shove.
The old ways just don't work.
This highly mobile assassin prefers a hit-and-run approach, repeatedly striking her targets as she moves in and out of cover.
You may want to rethink this little encounter.
Welcome to the Akali Champion Spotlight. Akali's passive is Assassin's Mark. Damaging a champion with an ability creates a ring around them. Crossing the ring's edge empowers her Kama, which increases the range and damage of Akali's next attack. The attack also restores a small amount of energy. When the ring first forms, Akali gains a burst of movement speed toward its edge. Once she crosses the edge of the ring, Akali gains another burst of speed when moving toward enemy champions. Akali's Q is 5-point strike. Akali slings her kunai in a narrow arc, damaging enemies. Those struck at maximum range are also slowed.
Bad time to come back to the front lines, Swain.
When cast at nearly full energy, Akali heals if she hits an enemy. Her energy bar will change color when the heal is available. Akali's W is Twilight Shroud. Akali drops a smoke bomb which slowly spreads over a ring-shaped area. While on the smoke, Akali has increased movement speed and is obscured. Obscured is different than just invisibility. Though her position can be revealed, Akali cannot be directly targeted by her enemies. This includes attacks from turrets. Gaining or losing Obscured slightly extends the duration of Twilight Shroud each time. Strike from stealth before dipping back into smoke to keep it cloudy a little longer. Also, casting W instantly restores energy. Consider activating Twilight Shroud not just for the stealth, but to use more of your other abilities. Akali's E is Shuriken Flip. Akali backflips and throws a shuriken forward, damaging and marking the first enemy hit. Akali can reactivate Shuriken Flip to dash to the marked target, following them wherever they go. The shuriken can also mark Twilight Shroud, tagging the last area of the smokescreen hit, and allowing her to dash back to safety. Akali's ultimate is Perfect Execution. Akali dashes, damaging all enemies she comes across, and can cast her ult a second time with a cooldown in between. The first dash deals physical damage and briefly stuns. The second dash deals magic damage and is increased based on the missing health of each enemy. Akali's most powerful tool is her Twilight Shroud. Use the smokescreen to reposition and avoid retaliation at the same time. Here, Akali dances around her enemies and strikes Rakan from undercover, then says, "Sure I can," and dashes back into range to finish him.
You're dead, I'm alive. See? Balance.
You can tower dive without fear thanks to the obscuring effect of Twilight Shroud. When you start taking shots, just slip back into the smoke to drop aggro and keep up the attack.
Smoked 'em.
It's tempting to use your W immediately when fighting foes, but think carefully about when and where to set off your smoke bomb. Your Shroud can set up sneaky plays, but if you hightail it from your cloud cover, you've got nothing to prevent elimination. The Rogue Assassin has several ways to keep up with opponents. As long as you land the first part of Shuriken Flip, you can reactivate it to follow them anywhere. Then give them a high 5-point strike to slow things down when they try to flee. Akali is all about moving in and out of range, which means sometimes taking a step back is the best way forward. For maximum burst, remember to constantly cross the Assassin's Mark ring and keep your Kama swinging.
You think you're gonna walk away?
Your ultimate adds still more movement to your repertoire. Because the dashes don't require a target, you can line up multiple stuns by passing through a cluster of enemies. Once you're in the thick of the fight, you can bide your time under the cover of Twilight Shroud before using the second dash and a flurry of cold steel to finish the execution. Nothing personnel, kid. Thanks for tuning in to the Akali Champion Spotlight. Dart down to the links below for more info.